All right, Kyle. So what steps should someone who is renting right now take if they want to work toward owning their own home?
Oh, for sure. So, I mean, step one really is to get pre-approved. Get pre-approved,
Yes.
talk with a lender. But more importantly than that, especially because it's so hard to be a buyer right now. Whether your clients know it or not, it's not like you've picked your perfect home, you put your offer in, and you go in contract. It's very competitive. So I would say just as important as working to get pre-approved is work with an agent who's going to represent you through the entire transaction that has a relationship directly with a local mortgage lender. A lot of people, it's 2021, so there's,
Amen.
betterrate.com and lowestrateintown.com and Quicken, rocket.com, all this stuff. But at the end of the day, especially for a first-time home buyer, especially somebody who's not a perfect candidate for a mortgage, that maybe there's a little hair on the loan, a couple curveballs, you need to have a team around you. So if you're renting and you want to buy a home, I would not go to a rocket.com and try to do it. It's not like a DIY. This is not a market to try to, save a couple percent. And really, as a buyer of a property, you're not paying for your agent representation either, and as a lender, for me being a local mortgage lender, I don't make money from your client. The bank pays me to do my job. So there's no fee on my end. There's no fee on your end. I mean, it's really nice being a buyer because all you're paying for is your house and your closing costs.
It's true.
But again, to answer your question, have a solid team and make sure that the agent that you're working with has a direct relationship with a lender, because when we're doing a deal, Wes, how many times are we communicating about that deal on a daily basis?
Oh,
would you say?
all the time. I mean, the deal we just closed yesterday, Kyle, I know we closed that deal 2 weeks early because we had to. And I know that if I was working with some big national online lender, that would not have happened. It was my relationship with you and your relationship with me that got that deal closed and got that family into their house.
And the communication, right? And we had issues with that specific deal.
We hit some snags.
We had, cash, to gift money to deal with. We had a foreclosure that came up. That we had some, we had to work with the listing agent as well. And, another reason or another thing to focus on if you're looking to go from renting to owning is make sure that you're working with an agent who's kind, who has, is professional, because to make that deal happen and close it 2 weeks early, we also had to get the seller and the seller's agent to participate and pay money and contribute. And, there were a lot of pieces of that puzzle. And because you were a professional and because we were on the same page, that listing agent was also in that communication. There's, we have three-way text going on. We're getting water tested out, in the middle of nowhere. And if it's a bestinterestrate.com, there's nothing, right? And if they blow that deal and the deal falls apart, the difference is you're a number to these banks and these entities, whereas me, I would, as a mortgage lender locally with a relationship with you, I would lose sleep at night or not want to show my face if I messed your deal up. So it's very intimate, it's very touchy. And that's my recommendation. You want to own your first home or you want to go buy a home, get a team. Don't try to do it yourself.